sim19. As you can see, I'm on my farm right now, which is Walker Farms, which is a farm in the United States, which is an actual farm, as most of you people who play Farm Sim 19 know. Also, later on, there's been a lot of talk about it for the past couple of months. Sometime, I don't know exactly the date, but apparently we are going to be getting Millennial Farms, Farm Sim 19, coming across all platforms. That's PC, Mac, Xbox One, and also PlayStation 4. As you probably saw in the title screen, I have a major announcement to make about my farm on Farm Sim 19. I've been doing Walker Farms for roughly a week now. As you can see, most of my equipment is class. I have retired one tractor, right, and bought a new one, and then, this is the new one I bought here, a New Holland T8. I've got most of my fleet's class, including 4 harvesters. I've got 2 case harvesters up the back of here, but I'm getting off track when I'm talking about that, but I'll explain more about my fleet in a minute. As I said, I've got a major announcement to make about my farm on Walker Farms, and here's the announcement. From here on in, with my farm, no matter whether I'm broadcasting or not broadcasting, I will be running my farm online. The reason for that is this: I need assistance with this farm, with how big the farm is and how big the fields are once it comes time for harvest, and also planting and stuff like that. Yes, you have workers to help you do stuff like that, but on the odd occasion you do, or actually there is an area in the game when you're on the farm, there's an area where you've got contracts. Now, with doing the contracts, sometimes you have to have, or actually I do it regardless. You can have your workers. You've got 6 workers. This is the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying about my farm being run online from here on in. You can have up to 6 workers, hence my fleet being 6 tractors. Yes, I know there's 5 there, but there's another one somewhere else. Whereabouts I can't remember exactly. But the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying in the way of that is because you can send a worker off to do something on another field for you, so you can progress through the game and get trophies. You can do that all, but the thing is, it's only one particular field at a time. You can't have multiple contracts. You can only have one contract, which is a bit of a drag, to be honest. So with that being said, as I've said, my farm from here on in will be online. Now that means to say that anybody who wants to can join me on my farm when they see me online, and they see me doing not necessarily a broadcast, but when they see my farm online, anybody can join. It's going to be set for 6 people. That's all I'm going to need. Just helpers to help me do work on the farm, and that's it. There will probably be the odd occasion where I will do a broadcast. If I do a broadcast, when I'm doing the broadcast could go anywhere between half an hour, which this one will probably be, to 2 hours. It depends on what we've got planned for the farm at that stage. Now, as I was saying, as you can see, I've got I've got 6 tractors, although you can only see 5 here. I think the other ones, yeah. I've got a class dozer, here, I've got a New Holland tractor here, a Class tractor here, a John Deere tractor, 2 more Class tractors here, and I've got another one somewhere else. Actually, I'll have to look for it. Where is it? There it is, right here. He's just finished his job, I think. No, ooh, hang on. That's a bit of a drag. Look what he had. Okay. I'll get it done. See, that's what I'm talking about with having 6 tractors. You can have up to 6 people, but when it comes down to it, in the way of harvest, with how big these fields are, this is the main reason why I'm asking for help. Sometimes I do need 2 tractors in one area, and I can't do that with just me. I need 2 tractors with auger wagons ready to roll. So basically, the moment I throw it, moment I put it up online, if I see somebody come into my farm and help me with my farm at all at any stage, I will be able to do the following. I will be able to buy another auger wagon because I've got 6 tractors. I just need 1 more auger wagon for when I do a harvest, or I need, depending on what I've got going. Now, I do have somewhere here. There it is. Down here, as you can probably see, I've got a truck that's got more than 1 trailer. It's also got more than 2 trailers. As soon as I get the new trailer, which I've planned on buying, it's basically a centipede. Now, I call it a centipede because it's going to have over 100 wheels. As you can probably see, it's got 6 trailers plus the truck and 2 dollies. The trailers that I'll be getting for this thing are going to be triple axle. I'm going to keep these double axle, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 3 triple axle and sit them in this train. I might actually do that now that I think about it. I can't, that's right. I've got to download the trailer. And as you can probably see, if anybody knows their manufacturers in the way of this game, there are 2 trailers here, along with a dolly, that are painted up into class colours. Now, my original plan was to have that in the way of having class colours on my trailers, but I'm not too sure at the moment because I'm going sort of New Holland, if you have a look, because I've got a New Holland tractor. Now, the only reason I've got a New Holland tractor is this simple reason. There was a tractor I did buy, which was a class tractor, which didn't really cut up to the job. Now, the thing is, if I wanted to, I could buy another class tractor, and I might actually do that. But when I do it, I'm going to buy it when I replace that John Deere. I might also, hang on, let's have a look at the hours on some of these tractors. This one is 18 hours, 0.9, so this one could be the one that's going to get replaced by another class. This one's nothing because it's the new one. Let's see. And yes, I've got some class vehicles. Got some John Deere vehicles in here as well, and a class vehicle as well. This one's 10 hours, 8 hours. This one's 15 hours, 7 hours on that, 18 hours on that, and then we're back to this one. So I do want to stay with class, but the only problem was that the class tractor I was gonna buy didn't really. It was a weird looking tractor, but it didn't really do its make proud. And the reason why I say that is I will show you this. Okay, it is so strange. I even tried to put weights on the front of it, but you couldn't, as far as I can remember. These rippers here, these plows, you pick up with tractors and pull them behind the tractor and tear up the field so you can then resow it and whatever. So basically what happened was, this might sound crazy, but what happened was, because they had tracks at the back where the wheel is, right here, just here, the tractor, when I backed it up to it and hooked it up, it literally, I kid you not guys, it literally pulled down on the back, with the suspension being the way it was. It pulled down on the back and then threw the front into the air, and when I went to go and turn, I couldn't turn. I had no steering because the two front wheels were literally off the ground. So I didn't end up buying it. I sold it and got rid of it, and then bought this New Holland. But I am also thinking of buying another class Axion 960 to replace that one. I'm also definitely, when this thing gets replaced, it will be replaced probably by another class. This one here, this New Holland, basically is only I've only got it for test, if you know what I mean, to see how well it actually goes. If it goes good, then I will put it through the fleet. I'll put New Holland all the way through the fleet. Other than that, not much will be different. But yeah, the announcement that I've made is I need help when I do harvests. Not necessarily people to drive my harvesters, because I will have the people who I'll have my helpers drive the harvesters. But what I'm actually looking for is, I'm actually looking for people to help me do the harvest in the way of driving tractors to get the stuff out of the corn, once the corn's been harvested and been put into the back of the harvester, to drive a tractor with an auger wagon up to the harvester, and continue on and take it down to the truck the moment the trailer's full, and then empty it into the trailer of the truck. I'm also probably going to need people to drive the trucks as well. But that's all coming up at the moment. I'm not too sure whether I am going to do it that way or not. I do need help though. Only 6 people can come onto a farm at any one time. So if you're going to come onto the farm when I do go onto the farm and do it, please note this: if you want to help me, you get in fast. Because I don't know whether other people are going to want to help me, or whether I'll be doing it by myself the whole time, but I'm looking for help to help me with the farm, run the farm for a short time at least. So that's basically an SOS sent out to everybody who is watching my channel, and basically anybody who has Farm Sim 19 and does see my broadcasts, please, I need help. As of tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, midday, my time, I will be having my farm online from here on in. Anybody's welcome to help, because I need other people who have probably done Walker Farms probably know what I'm talking about. I've got 6 fields, I've got 6 tractors, I've got 6 harvesters. I need help because I cannot run the whole thing all by myself. Because I'm going to have wheat going down, I'm going to have corn going down, and I'm also going to have sunflower going down. Probably, I don't know yet. Could be something different. And I usually put 2, depending on the size of the field, I generally put 2 harvesters per field. So that's going to need 2 tractors per field. Which means 2 auger wagons per field. Which also means probably 3 centipedes. Now when I say a centipede, as I said, that truck over there with all the trailers on it. So that's basically where I'm at the moment. But as I've said, that New Holland is basically going to have a 5-hour run on it. If it does a good job, especially over the period that there's going to be a harvest, I will use it from here on in. I will start replacing all my tractors with that New Holland, that T8. And eventually all my vehicles will go, if I find it that New Holland any good, I will go New Holland all the way through my fleet. The only reason why I chose Class is because Class were built, believe it or not, in Germany, and that's where I was born. But because of the problem with one of the vehicles in Class, with, as I said, it had tank tracks at the back, like you see on that Jagger over there, on that harvester over there, those type of tracks exactly, right on the back of it. And because they had those tracks, it was a bit unstable, and it threw its back onto the ground and front into the air, and it didn't have any steering because the front wheels were literally off the ground. So I didn't use it. I only had it for probably not even 10 minutes, so I got rid of it. And bought that New Holland. But I will need... I am planning on probably going to replace that Class. It's going to be replaced very soon with another Class, I'm not sure, because as I said, the New Holland is only here for 5 hours on the farm when it works, because I want to see how good it goes. If it does a good job, then I'm going to start replacing my fleet with New Holland. I would like to stay Class. I hope to stay Class, because Class are a brilliant brand. I have already started sheep. We've got a sheep pen going. I will be getting horses, and I will be getting cows. Now, the thing is, with me getting cows, the reason why I'm going to get the cows is the following. I'm going to do a dairy farm area and see how that goes. What I do plan to do is, if you have a look in the mod hub, there's been a couple of things added to the mod hub that were basically, I don't know whether you'd call them tin sheds, but there was a shed brought out that can take anywhere, I don't know how much they can take, but they can take quite a bit. And I've got grass in one and hay in another, and I was going to try and do hay and grass bales for the sheep and the cows and what have you through that. But how big the field is, see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. With how big the field was, if you have a look, I'll take you down to the field I'm talking about, and I'll show you what I mean. this field here, look at the size of it from there all the way across. To here. That's one field, right? That's field number 2. Now, with field number 2 being that big, that's where I'm crying out for help. I have spoken to a friend of mine about his younger brother not long back. I did ask his younger brother a few days ago to come up on my farm when I go online so I can show him over my farm. I'm kind of hoping that I can teach him the ropes with my farm, which means because he'll be able to play it himself on his console. But if he does listen to me really well, then good on him, because I really need help, as I've said. So I'll just let this do all here. Now, the thing is, for my next broadcast, when I do my next broadcast on Farm Sim, the harvest I will be this one here. I have no idea how long it's going to take, so just bear with me. It could be a reasonably decent sized episode. So that's that in a nutshell. At this current point, there is basically nothing to do at the moment. I've got a couple of things laid down. I've got 2 fields now that are going to be that will be sunflower, because that's what this is in here in this tractor in the trailer, in the planter actually I should say. It's got sunflower in it, so that's what is going on with this at the moment. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take over, because I need to get every inch of this area here done. I want to try and get as much as I can done on this. And then, well, that's where I'll finish up when I get that all done and dusted. I'm kind of hoping to get it done soon. So that's a rapid advance. Something that I have to do now, and then that's where I will end the broadcast. I'm kind of hoping to get this all finished before the end of the broadcast. So yeah. So that's basically that in the way of things that I need done. It's basically help me. I will be asking for help every once in a while in my episodes, whether I'm on farm sim or whether I'm doing something else. Right now I think I'll pack vehicles away, except for that one that's working. Oh dear. I will actually think of sticking with class for a little while. I just want to see how that New Holland goes, so that's that. What I am going to do tomorrow, guys, I will not be broadcasting tomorrow. But what I will do tomorrow is hopefully I'll be able to put stuff away properly, because I was doing that the other day and I sort of had a slight stuff up, so if you saw what had happened, you'd understand the reason why I set a slight stuff up. It was kind of strange with what happened, so now, as I said, guys, this tractor here has got no hours on it at all. The reason it's a new tractor, it's one that's putting through its paces. I don't know whether I'm going to be going long or not. I'll probably stick class, I'm unsure at the moment. But like I said, guys, unsure at the moment as to what's going to happen in the way of my farm, so I'm kind of hoping to get everything done and dusted in the next couple of days and have a decent harvest of sunflower, as you saw that was going down. I think I've got another sunflower field, I'm not sure, I'll have to double check that. But please, anyone who's game enough, when I start going online with my farm, please, I beg you, please join my farm and help me, okay? So yeah, that's basically all that is really, just basically an SOS towards anybody who wants to help me with my farm. Because frankly, it's getting, I mean, I do love it, it is great, it is fun, but on the occasion it can be a bit, I'm not going to put it politely, it can be a little bit annoying at times. I mean, I do love farm work, I really do, but on the odd occasion it can be a real annoyance because things don't always go the way you need it to. Now, to go and bring that class. See, and I've still got some case vehicles. So I've also got to try and work out a way of getting certain things done. Now, here's the worst part of all. I've got things in here that I do like to use. The only problem is I'm not going to be able to use them for quite some time. And the things I'm talking about are the following. These hay balers. I'm not going to be able to use these for a while. I will show you why in a minute. So that's going to be a bit of a downer. That far shed there, the one that's closed, that's got, it's going to have certain things in there. The headers that you saw, if I can get them organised correctly, they're going to go in there. As I said, I'm kind of hoping to stick to class, but if I can't, then that's a bit of a downer. So hang on. That kind of attitude, or park it here, which is where I was originally going to put it, but I won't put it here for long because I'm going to have to put that other track in. The one that's out working. Now, as you can see, that tractor back there, that John Deere tractor, is not the... Oh, everyone probably thought here that John Deere vehicle, that tractor, was probably the only one that I had. Well, you're wrong. I've got 4 here that I've got these 4 right here, numbered as follows: 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as I said earlier, I've got these over here, which will eventually go. This one's probably going to go shortly. I mean, look at the condition of it. But yeah, I've also got a lot planned in the way of most of my vehicles. A lot of my vehicles that I've got are going to do quite a lot of work will be based for certain vehicles. If I end up buying a tractor that is completely tracks, in other words, if I go New Holland totally all the way through my fleet, and I buy a New Holland tractor, or I go John Deere and buy a John Deere tractor which has got tracks on it, like I think it's the hang on a sec, what was it, oh, I forget the name of it, but there's a couple of large tractors that have tracks right across it, like tank tracks. Actually, hang on, they are in the game. Hang on, I'll have a look. The tractors I'm talking about are these ones here. The 8RT, if I go John Deere, or if I go Challenger, the MT700. If I go Fendt, I've got the 900. I've got the 900 MT. I've got, if I go Challenger, I've got the MT 800E. Or I've also got, if I go John Deere, as I said, I've got the 9RX. If I go Case, I've got the Quad Track. I've also got John Deere. I've also got two others, which are the 8RT series and the 9RT series. Case, I've also got a Magnum US series and also Optimum High or IH series, and then you've got these ones here which are Challenger. See this one here, the Aranex 960 930 TerraTrack. That was the one that I was talking about. It was that one there. It was, I went to this one here and then I did this. I went, I'm sorry about the sniffing, I was sneezing earlier. It doesn't give you any option to put any if you have a look, it doesn't give you an option to put any weights on the front, so that one's pretty much useless. But if you have a look here, you've got this one here, which is the same one, which has only got the option of changing its engine, so pretty much it's a useless tractor. Because, and I mean, that's weird me saying that, because that's built in Germany and that's where I was born. And I've also got a few other, as I said, here's another one from John Deere, the 8RT series 2020 and the 8RX series 2020, and then you got this one here, the 8RT series, which comes with all, you can put weights on the front, which is a bonus. You can extend your wheels out. You can have one beacon, two beacons, one beacon, two beacons, one beacon, you know, US configuration, Europe's configuration. And you got big thick tracks like that, which is probably what I would have if I did buy it. And as you can probably see, the weights on it, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad tractor to have. But at this, and here's another one, the T9 Rotrax 2, and you got the T9 Smart Tracks, also New Holland, or then New Holland, and then you've got the Quad Track series from Case, which I never really used. I haven't really used at all. I actually haven't used it, so really, yeah. But as you can probably see, it's a good tractor, but I don't really, I haven't really got much in the way of things for it, so I don't really need to use it. So there's, at this current point in time, because I've got new tractors as you saw, or a new tractor as you saw, so that's basically that. I've got this one here which is working its tail off. This one's due to be retired fairly soon, but the one that's going to be retired very, very soon, the most recent, or the closest one to being retired at this current point in time, is that one that has 18 hours on it. And that one that has 18 hours on it is this one right here, which is a class. Now, the funny part of it is, what I've been doing lately, or what I started doing when I started realising that I was going to retire tractors and things in my fleet, I'd take it out of this shed, because this is the main shed for them, as you can see. I'd take them out of the shed, and then bring them over here and put them in this shed. I think it's this one. Yeah, this shed. That's the one that I've been putting them in when I retire. I'll be putting them in that and retire to just sort of mothball it, and then I'll buy another tractor, probably another one of the same brand if I decide to stay that brand, or depending on how the New Holland goes, you never know, I might go New Holland. Now, I mean, that one there, the John Deere is a good tractor, has done its job, it's done its service, it's done me proud, but the ones that have actually been doing me proud no matter what are class. But that New Holland I have yet to see. Anyhow, guys, I am going to end it there, but before I do, there was one thing I was going to show you. And so here's another thing too, a class 1033. The Scorpion, I think it says. I'll have a look. Yeah, Scorpion. Okay. I'll just very quickly dart over to one area and I'll show you what I was talking about earlier. If I can just... Aha. As I was saying to you guys a while back, just a couple of minutes ago, as I was saying to you, here's the reason why I can't do any more hay or anything like that. This is the reason why I'll be doing other things for a while. If you have a look there, I've got hay and I've also got grass bales. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because I can't get any more because I've got so much here. The only way to clear up that area to do what I've got to do when I do it is by either selling all this or hoping to God very soon, which will be a while off, that I use all of that for my horses, my cattle, and also my sheep. I've got sheep, but I haven't got cattle or horses. I should have cattle and horses tomorrow, but that comes, as I said, tomorrow. I won't be putting them in my next broadcast for this. This was only an SOS broadcast originally, because as I said, when I play this one here, when I'm on Walker Farms, I will be online. If I do another farm, which will be a smaller farm, I won't be online. But it's this one here that I need online in multiplayer. And also another one as well, depending on how I go, it could also be Millennial Farms when Millennial Farm comes out. I don't know yet. Depends on the fields and depends on how things go with it. So that's basically it in a nutshell. The big farms I'm going to need help with, and I'm pretty sure everybody else who's got big farms would probably be saying the same thing. They need help with theirs. Yep, by all means, they do need help, guaranteed. Me, with my farm at the moment, with this going the way it is, I need help definitely, because I've got 6 fields with stuff on it. I've got 6 tractors waiting. I've got 6 harvesters waiting. I've got a centipede, as you can see just off in the distance. I'm going to be buying another centipede fairly soon, probably tomorrow. I'm going to be setting up my horses, I'll be setting up my cows, and probably also setting up my pigs. I've got sheep set up already. I just need help with my farm at this current point in time. So when I'm playing on this one, Walker Farms, and also Millennial Farmer, I will be playing it multiplayer. But when I'm playing a smaller farm, I won't be doing that multiplayer. But I probably will broadcast on that farm, a smaller farm. But when it comes to this one, if I broadcast, it could go for quite some time. But like say 2 hours if I have people helping me. So that's it. I just need help with this farm in the way of certain things. And that New Holland tractor, I am going to keep for 5 hours to see how it runs. I do have to retire a tractor fairly soon, or actually 2 tractors, sorry, that I've got to retire very soon. But I don't know whether I'm going to get New Holland for them, because I've got to wait and see how that New Holland goes. So that's basically it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just having a bit of a scratch. But yeah, because I've got a beard and it's itchy. But yeah, I do need help on my farm, no matter what. I really do. So if there's anybody here in Australia who's got Farm Sim 19 on console, on PS4, and they play it, they see me, or even someone in, or I don't care where you are. You see me online. You see, if you check and see if there's if you see my farm going, please enter my farm. I need help, please. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to cut it there, and then I'll probably do another broadcast in a couple of days' time. It might be Farm Sim 19, I don't know. I could also do a broadcast I haven't done before, which could be more than likely Mafia 3, I don't know. I might even get down to doing another... Oh, here's one I haven't done before, because I only just got the game yesterday. The game I got yesterday is called Rocket League. Now, I know it's an old game, but a lot of people, from what I've heard, people do like the game, so I'm thinking of doing a broadcast on that. I'm unsure at the moment, but at this current point in time, this is what I'm going to be concentrating on for a couple of days, just at least until I get the harvest done. I do need assistance. Okay, guys, so I shall see you guys later. I want you to have fun, play fair, no cheating, and obey the governments with this coronavirus, no matter what. If they tell you to isolate, please isolate. So you don't get into trouble. Okay, guys, so I shall see you guys soon. Have fun gaming, no cheating. Peace out. Just remember, have fun.